You want to produce something useful from your research, which looks like this with 50 browser tabs open, dozens of tabs in Google Docs, data and information copied and pasted, but it's not all organized. This is where NotebookLM comes in. It'll save you hours each week streamlining your research process and produce useful content and material for you to share, use as official documents for yourself or for your organization, including infographics, slide decks, reports, etc. We're going to use the deep research for in-depth report and results. If you import the deep research report into your sources like we have here, you can ask NotebookLM to assess the strengths and weaknesses in the middle chat section here. It gives us the reasoning for each point. You can save this to a note and turn it into a source, or highlight and copy the weaknesses. And then for another research task, prompt NotebookLM to address the gaps in the weaknesses and then paste what you copied. Then run a second deep research. So you create an iterative knowledge engine. Let's say you're ready to take action on this deep research report. For the chat, we'll ask it to create a timeline for execution using 2-week sprints. So it'll take the relevant info and give us a strategic timeline. So for the first sprint, for weeks 1 and 2, it gives us a guideline for what to focus on, and then the same with the second sprints in the 3rd and 4th weeks, and so on and so forth. You can also create other materials in the studio frame on the right here. So we can create an audio overview. To customize the audio overview, click on the writing utensil and you can ask it to do a deep dive. You can ask it to perform a critique or have the two hosts debate with different perspectives. Add any instructions you want in the bottom field here and then click on generate. Once NotebookLM finishes generating the audio overview, you'll see it appear with this icon in the studio panel, and you can just play the audio overview, or you can use the interactive mode with this hand waving motion. So to use this, just play the audio and then you can click on this join button down here and ask questions about the deep research report and engage. Another thing you can do is ask NotebookLM to create an SOP checklist for repeatable tasks. That is standard operating procedures. So anything you need to do over and over again, NotebookLM will create a checklist for you. And if you want to share this information with internal stakeholders, your team members, or external partners, you can create material like infographic or slide decks. So let's just get this started and see what it comes up with. We'll take a look at our infographic. It looks pretty busy, but there's a lot of information here and it highlights some of the key points so you can read those quickly. Not bad, not bad. You can download it or you can share it, and we'll take a look at our slide deck here. If you click on it, then you can view and zoom in on each of the slides. So this looks like something you could definitely share with team members or stakeholders. Again, some of these slides have a lot of content, but this table right here in this slide, this looks like a great format, as well as this image here. If you found this useful, like the video and leave a comment. If you want more content on AI, workflow automation, and analytics, subscribe to the channel.